Hey fellas, so you're a father. Excellent. Congratulations. Yeah, that's great. When was this? When did this happen? Oh, 18 years ago. No, that's cool. That's cool. No one told me or anything. Anyway, you have a problem. Hmm? No, not that problem. Oh God, no. Your daughter has consented to marry a man against your will. This is not good. So, what should you do? Well, we've consulted various experts to help you answer this exact question. First, we asked Brabantio, a notable senator of Venice, as well as a proud father. Oh, look at him. What a cutie, right? And we also asked one Aegeus of Athens. Just some guy, also a very proud and loving father. Both experts seem to agree that your first course of action is to, guys, is this right? Yeah, okay, it's right. You're gonna want to take your daughter to court? Mm-hmm. Oh, with the man or men who have won her affections against your will. Oh, you already did that part. Cool. Okay. Well, next you're gonna want to provide an ultimatum to your daughter. Interesting. You tell her that you're going to kill her unless she marries the man you want. Guys, fellas, howdy. After reading or watching Shakespeare's Othello or A Midsummer Night's Dream, it's pretty easy to come to the conclusion that these guys are not the best of fathers. Shakespeare uses deep literary elements as well as various emotions and motivations to show that although these two may care for their daughters and try to do what's best for them, they often don't succeed or they don't want what's right. But why? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at what exactly makes these guys tick. But it's different for every guy, right? So, first, let's take a look at Brabantio. This guy is racist as heck. I mean, just look at him. You can see it in his eyes. Not just his eyes, though. When he discovers that Desdemona loves Othello back, his first instinct is to assume he has used magic on her.
"Oh, thou foul thief! Where hast thou stowed my daughter? Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted her."
Enchanted? Come on, man. That's a stereotype, you know? It's 2023. You can't be saying these kind of things. Brabantio also says,
"For your sake, Jewel, I am glad at soul I have no other child, for thy escape would teach me tyranny to hang clogs on them."
Here he claims that if he had another chance, he would have virtually locked up Desdemona, never allowed her to court another man. Needless to say, not cool, man. Aegeus predates Brabantio in Shakespeare's career by about 48 years. Given the difference in experience of the author at this time, it's easy to say that the themes of A Midsummer Night's Dream aren't quite as deep, and thus the motivation of the character isn't either. Not only this, but the basis of a comedy generally relies less on some of the heavier-hitting aspects that might give a tragedy meaning, such as the racism and sexism we see taking such a big part in Othello. Aegeus spends only a few minutes on stage, maybe 10 or so, but he takes a very important role. He makes many of the same accusations as we get from Brabantio.
"This man has bewitched the bosom of my child."
In fact, quite a bit of his speech is similar to the claims Brabantio makes.
"With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, into stubborn harshness."
Here, Aegeus demonstrates his clear stance on the independence of women. Both men take a very old-fashioned view on women, their daughters in particular. Their views are that they must be subservient, no matter how the wishes of the daughter may oppose those of the father. At the soonest sign of disobedience, both men completely disown their daughters.
"As she is mine, I may dispose of her." "My daughter, oh, my daughter! Dead?" "Aye, to me."
That's a little overdramatic, don't you think? Regardless, it's done. But this hardly seems appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, these men have raised their daughters for a long time. There's a strong bond that naturally forms in that time, a bond that shouldn't be broken by one act of disobedience. The anger that both men display is really uncalled for, but it's present anyway. These men have demanded complete obedience and respect from their daughters for 18 years, and now the first hint of rebellion is met with the most absolute punishment. This is why these men should not be fathers. This is why Hermia and Desdemona were right to rebel. They deserved more. Huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, Thanks. Oh, thank you.